The music is back. Life is about music. Life is about love. God says the music is back. Yeah. Music drives us. Music makes us lose control. Music makes us feel alive. This is an incredible time period that we're in, which I'm going to be discussing in this lesson. I think we lost the live chat, so just going to pull you up on a different device. Please click the like button in the meantime. Hit anything in the chat if you're there. It's really wild what's going on. A lot of people aren't getting the notifications, but these are the energies. You know, you could go from high to low. You could go up and down. I see you guys in the chat. Okay. No, this is what goes on. This is what goes on. So please click the like, share the video. These are the energies that we're in. If I could get this one to stand up. And this is how you're going to have to function in these energies. You're going to have to expect the unexpected. I've been doing this for years. You know, it really is quantum. These things happen from the quantum. When we think rationally, you think that you're just gonna start a live stream and the chat's gonna be there. So you have to have multiple devices. Always have a backup plan as you're going through this timeline leaps. We're going leaps and bounds. So that's why I literally always stay prepared. It's not even like it's Mercury retrograde anymore. This is it's just wild, the energies. And a lot of us are feeling it. You know, I'm going to be discussing how the music was lost and then the music was found yesterday. This is the turning point. Sometimes we have to total phoenix something. Okay, so you get the phoenixes going. To be heard is powerful. What music actually is, a life of purpose, highs and lows. Embracing your true love and passion, and actually, you know, peeling back what our life actually is, self-reflection, and sometimes, which literally happened to me, which I'm sharing in today's talk. God takes things away, and then you learn how to navigate without these things, and then it comes back. The music was lost, but now the music is back. If you're new to me, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey. I make the lessons relevant for everyday life people. You know, yesterday I went to the gym. I've been dealing with a lot of things lately, things that don't make sense, a lot of mishaps. We all go through these seasons. You know, I could sit back and I could reflect. I would say, you know, the past 2 months is the second hardest time period that I've ever been in. Also having no control. We actually don't have control. And we're literally going to have to say to God, take it and you deal with it. You do it. And maybe that resonates with you. That's how intense the energies have been. We're not in control of literally anything. And you know, being a divine masculine, I am a man with a plan. I know how to hit targets. I know how to take initiative. But when everything is all scrambled eggs, it's like scrambled eggs. It's very difficult. So I like to start today off with a story from my everyday life, which is the lesson. That's how God actually talks to me. God talks to me through the real life things that I go through. So as I've shared, people that are part of the community, my gym crew knows this. I utilize an old school iPod Nano, okay? Because you know, I have all the songs on there, and I don't like to use that Bluetooth Wi-Fi stuff going in the brain, rots the brain, all that other stuff. So I've been utilizing the same iPod Nano for years, and about a week and a half ago, I lost it. And I had no clue where it was. And it was freaking me out. And it also causes me, things happen in seasons. You know, I train both fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. I have different modalities. You know, I shared a little bit in yesterday afternoon's chat. I went through a time period where I needed to strip my body down. Those that are maybe into fitness or bodybuilding, they don't maybe grasp that concept. Okay, sometimes we have to strip our body down, and that's what I was going through. And now I'm in a different mode right now. All right, and that is, again, if you're new to this, you click subscribe button. You have to change your cellular memories. Okay, so a lot of the densities, the traumas that we went through in the past few years, they're held inside the body. We have to let them go. So anyway, it's been difficult, and it kind of also forced me to like take the initiative to swap my training out, to train a different way. I could not find this iPod Nano. Okay, I'm looking, I know where I normally keep things, right? I've had this conversation, and I'm very careful with it, all right, that thing. So anyway, I go into the gym yesterday, and I go to the girl behind the desk. I said, by any chance, is there a lost and found? And I'm like, did anyone find a very old school, broken iPod Nano with the old school wires? And she goes, yeah. So she's like, it's here somewhere. I'm like, please, 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 please. And she's looking, she's searching for it. And she finally opens up another drawer. She found it. I said, oh my God, thank you. You just saved my life. I said, this is gold. Okay. And I had my iPod Nano. Another girl was looking at me. She's like, oh my God. Right. And it was, to me, it was the biggest thing. And the message was, the music is back. Music is our passion. Music is going to drive us. Everyone write that in the comments today. The music is back. We have to start living our life in joy and happiness, and not living our life, living in fear, walking on eggshells, trying to fit in. Okay, I'm sure there's people, those that know me understand my iPod. If anyone has, I will take a donation of a brand new iPod Nano if it exists. If the people from Applecast are listening, could you please make iPod Nano again? It's literally the greatest thing, okay? I need to somehow, because it's broken, I need to kind of take the music that I have on there and shift it over, because all I could do is just turn it on and it just plays, and I can't fast forward or change tracks or anything. This is what I deal with, okay? But the simplest things in life, to the divine masculine, are literally the most powerful. The music is back. So I had my music back, and you know, it felt good to train with music again. Music puts us in a different mindset, and God will take things away. You will move forward with those things taken away. We're all kind of, you know, those that are in the chat right now, you kind of see this. And now we learn to operate. These are the weights that we press against. Like I press against weights in the gym. These are the spiritual weights that we press against. And if you could do it with all the pressure, if you do it with the whole world on your shoulders, if you're able to do it, you're going to do it with much ease once that pressure is lifted off. This is where we are fine-tuned. This is where we actually learn what we got inside. What is most important to you? This is the time period that we're in. What is most important to you? A lot of people thought they knew. I thought I knew as well. I'm going through a lot of shifts as well. What is, and that's why we get knocked down. We go into isolation. We feel like we're totally alone, right? I feel like a lot of us, you know, I talk to our Facebook community. We all post together, connect on Facebook. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram, brand new. A lot of people are feeling this right now. These energies, you have to start knowing emotions and energies, feelings and emotions, and not just the rational mind. I'm going to go from A to B. That's not how this actually works. You need to start feeling the heart-soul connection. And when you start embracing the heart-soul connection, then you start to manifest, then you start having a better experience for your everyday life. To be heard is very powerful. A lot of people, you might be in this chat right now. You might be listening to the replay. And you simply want to be heard. Well, there's a power in actually being heard. A lot of people in the world are not heard. And along with that, it's very powerful when the music is heard. God is singing love songs and the people are tuned into static. Yeah? When you actually hear the music, it moves your soul. When you're tuned into the music, that's where the power lies. Move with intention. That's what I do. You know, when I train in the gym, when I post on all of our world famous platforms, I move with intention. There's an intention behind the post that I put up. Regardless of what you do in your life, maybe you're also a content creator, whatever it is that you do, you want to move with intention. And when you move with intention, when you have purpose, there's a purpose behind what I'm doing. If I'm training in the gym, there's a specific purpose behind it. It's not just fluff. Look at that, 144. Hit the 144s in the chat. Synchronicities, codes. I'm going to be talking about a synchronicity I had yesterday as well. It just keeps happening, even though, again, we're all going through this metamorphosis, Heinrich metamorphosis. You think it's easy? It's one of my powerful videos on the channel page. Heinrich metamorphosis. You're being liquefied inside, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. And you're going to feel it, and it's not going to be easy. And you're going to say, why am I feeling this way? Because your frequency is changing. And when your frequency is changing, your entire world must change. But now our frequency changed, and we're still not seeing the physical evidence, and then we start freaking out because there is a dissonance between our higher vibrational frequency and the external surroundings. Once again, now there is a dissonance. You have risen up. You get the electric bolts going in the chat. There is a dissonance because now you have raised your level of consciousness. Now you have raised your vibrational frequency. The outer world must now match it. And if it's not matching it, now you're starting to feel that. These are the feelings and emotions that I've been discussing. A lot of people have been feeling this. It's the craziest, one of the craziest months. 2 months, really. It's been going on since March, really, right? And this is by a divine design. I could reflect on my everyday life. If I didn't have these uncomfortable situations, I wouldn't have implemented changes. It doesn't matter what the numbers say, this and that. I know I'm a better version of myself. It's the truth. I keep it at 100 here. Ultimately, on my journey, I have to become the greatest version of myself, regardless of what the external says, validation. Okay, I need to keep rising up. I need to keep moving forward and not self-sabotage. I did a full video on self-sabotaging. Tremendous relationship advice on this channel as well. We have everything here. It's our everyday lives. Just write it down. Isn't there a lot? That's why I chose that. Our everyday lives. That's because about all of us. And it's your everyday life. Flood the comment section with that powerful word, those words, that were powerful phrase, our everyday lives. You don't want to have any. I reshared the post fixing the weakest link. You really want to work on. Everyone likes the unicorns, the rainbows, the highs. But what about the lows, kid? What about the weakest link? You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Remember that one? When you work on fixing the weakest link, it's very powerful. It's nice and everything is nice when it's 78, warm, sunny, beautiful, comfortable, right? Perfect. But what about when the storm comes, kid? Everyone gets a storm in their everyday life. But the storms, the refinement, that weight that is pressing down on us changes us. Listen carefully to the message. Life is to be filled with purpose Life is not to be filled with noise. Music is not noise. Music is love. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Life is to be filled with purpose. You could write these down on a piece of paper, put it on your wall for the day. Get that magnetic board, right? Or whatever. Maybe you need to really focus on this. Don't fill your life. I did a video of useless relationships. These are the deep truths of the universe. Don't have useless people in your life. Have people that drive you with passion in your life. You will know it by feeling it. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. You will feel it. You will feel it at a deep level. Have people have a purpose in life. Life is to be filled with purpose. Life is not to be filled with noise. Music is not noise. Music is love. You love these lessons, right? These are the deep truths of the universe right here on this channel. And that actually, that allows us to move with intention. When you start feeling again, a lot of people don't feel. When you start moving with intention, when you are sufficiently satisfied, your heart, your soul needs to be satisfied. You're sitting there at the job, you're sitting there with the relationship, or you're like, look at these knuckleheads. You're sitting there, you're reflecting, you're looking at this guy or this girl, or your marriage, or your job, which is just over broke. It's not a vocation. Who really actually cares about the money? We all need money to go about our everyday life, but it is not the most high. Your vocation, your vibrational frequency. I know a lot of people are new to this. Your vibrational frequency is the most important thing. Don't sell your soul that you're selling your soul. I won't do it. I have to do me. Do you, kid. I got to do me. Do you, kid. Stay empowered. You cannot lose your soul. The only thing you can't lose is yourself. Music moves the soul. God says the music is back. It's back, baby. The music is back, baby. Feel it. There have been extreme highs and lows at this time. I go through this on a daily basis. No one is coming to save me. No one is coming to save you. These are all, if you are new to this channel, you're getting this. I'm just going through a lot of and I go into each one of these topics. Click subscribe, go to that first playlist. Nobody is coming to save you. You could write that down, embody it, embrace it. No one has ever come to save me. I have to go through it. Must go through it. Those that have been here, you could see how every single one of these lessons intertwine. It's the journey of our everyday lives. We must go through it. I must go through it. Why do you have to go through it? Because these are our life lessons to build wisdom, to build character. It's about content of character on this journey. Fighting through things. The fight. It's not about the size of the dog, but the fight in the dog, right? These are the powerful, deep truths of the universe. We have our highs and lows. I go through this on a daily basis in this energy right now. We are shifting frequencies. We are shifting timelines. This is not just some phrase. It's literally happening. Comment this down below. Are you shifting timelines? Are you feeling this? In the course, from when I'll give it to you right now, okay? From when I got up this rising, I went from I am a superhero to I feel like I'm going to die. Okay, I felt this. I feel this. And I go from high to low. This has been like maybe 3 times up and down, like Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh? Yeah. Winnie the Pooh teaches us about the ascension journey. I am up, down, touch the ground. It's true, Right? No, these are the deep truths. Winnie the Pooh is the deep truths of the universe. Up, down, touch the ground. You like that, Sonia? Please click the like button if I'm making you laugh as I'm teaching. No, but this is what, and I keep it at 100. A lot of people, they see me, they see these, oh, the pillar right over here. But there's time periods throughout the day that I said, well, what's, because the nervous system is shifting. We have to start thinking differently. We have to start thinking in terms of energy, frequency, vibration. And now we start to understand the feelings and emotions that we're having on our journey. This is about the music. The music is back. The music is going to move your soul. The music is going to drive you with purpose. The music is love. I know this, even though there's no evidence. We're going through this frequency shift. But these are the deep truths. You know it. Once you have a taste of it, once you say, and that's why God gives you, even if it's one day, even if it's one day, even if it's a moment, God gives it to you so you know exactly, I know exactly how this feels. You could flood the comments with the hearts. You have it, so you know you have to go with feeling. You have to go with feeling, not with the rational brain at this time. It's constant curves and swerves. It's constant ups and downs. I go through it on a daily basis. This is, and this is the crescendo. These are both, as I've shared, full video on the channel page, deconstructive and constructive interference waves. Spending time out in nature is going to help you at this time. For me, that my special place is the beach. Wherever it is for you, spending time out in nature is going to assist you as we move forward. And you might flatline for a period of time, which we're all, but sometimes we have to flatline so that we can total phoenix. So that we could total phoenix, so that we could rise again, so that we know that the hand of God moved. This is the truth. Are you ready to see the hand of God move? These are the deep truths of the universe. When there's no rational evidence, where there's not a sign anywhere, and then all of a sudden, the hand of God moves. Pick us back up. Not being, selling ourselves short, not trying to fit into a box. I do everything on this channel is a representation of my authentic soul. And I've been sharing this more and more with each of you lately. Regardless, there are going to be people that want you to fit in. I get these weird comments. You talked about this. I'm not watching you anymore. See ya. Goodbye. I got to be me. If you're a content creator, whatever you do in life, you got to do you. Stop bowing down to the cults, the cliques, the psychopaths that are out there, and do you. You smash the like button if that resonates. Stay empowered today. Stay empowered today. It's the truth. You love this. Stay in your lane. Each and every one of us have a target. It's your target. Like people say, Mike, what am I supposed to do with my life? You have to sit quietly. You watch my video, Wilderness with God. Wilderness with God. You have the laser pinpoint accuracy. You have that target. And some days, it's like we take giant leaps. Some days it's just a little crawl. Some days it's like, oh, I got knocked down, but I get up again. Can't ever gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. Right? I've been knocked down many times, ladies and gentlemen, but I still keep going. Keep going. That's what I do. I'm leaving this message right now for everyone. This is literally the second hardest window of time I've ever been through. is literally, this is where it's at. And I've been through harder trials and tribulations. I've been through better times, but all I can do is show up in the world on a daily basis. The highs and lows is part of our journey. The shadows, the highlights and the shadows. Sometimes we need the shadows to embrace the highlights. A lot of people on social media, do you see these people out there? That's why I don't care. I don't care. Show the world who you truthfully are. That's why I go through a lot of the things that I go through. That's why I'm grateful for your support. It's not easy living in truth. People want the world to see their life the way that they want them to see it and not how it actually is. So we are utilizing technology right now. This is a form, right? I'm on all the social media platforms, now on Instagram. Okay, be our family on Instagram as that continues to grow. People show the world how they want the world to think their life is, but it's not actually how their everyday life is. So you might be a person out there and you see this illusion. There's illusions that are casted in this world. It's called the Maya. There's illusions that are casted in this world. But there's such power. There's such power when you could be truthful, when relationships, when both people put their armor down and come together in love. There's power behind. Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable today. Maybe you're getting this message. Say, oh, you know what? Maybe it's time not to be so hard. Maybe it's time to be soft. And we go through these peaks and valleys. We have certain time periods. We have time periods where, you know, we might go into the shell. We got to be protected. But seasons of the past are the past. You can't take those seasons with you anymore. You got to let them go. Always synchronicities, even though, you know, the external world, there is never instant gratification. We do things that might, you know, throw us off, but we have to keep them in truth and do what calls us regardless. And then somehow, you know, God is going to send a message, even though it doesn't come the way that you expected it. That's the answer. Yesterday, I gave an afternoon chat. I have never come on live in the afternoon ever on this channel. You know, maybe didn't do so well because people didn't expect me to come on in the afternoon, but I did it anyway. And I speak from the soul and I'm talking about things. So one of the, you know, I literally talking about the sun. So I did I was at my evening beach time and I see a girl that I always see and she just looks at me and, you know, I see you here all the time. She goes, "You are the only person that has a better tan than me." I says, "Well, you know what? I could teach you how." And then we start talking about things and you know, and I said, you know, I have the YouTube channel. And then, you know, I pointed out the video. Maybe she's watching now. And she says, you know, her friend and her boyfriend, they're into this, you know, wellness lifestyle as well. So, you know, sometimes that's the confirmation. That's the confirmation. God is going to send you strangers. God is going to send you strangers to confirm that you're on the right path. Even though at first glance, even though the way that you quote unquote think it's supposed to look, we all think it's supposed to look a certain way. We're supposed to do X, Y, or Z. But this is the authentic journey. A journey of synchronicities, a journey of energy, a journey of emotions, a journey that's out of the rational mind and into the heart. Out of the rational mind into the heart. And you might have been seeing this, especially in these past couple months. There's a total sorting. Things don't make sense. It's quantum. But the more that you have to put the blinders on, you have to, you look at that North Star, look at the North Star, keep moving forward. Okay? And that is the journey of our everyday lives. It's about the music. The music is back. When the shut off, if you're out dancing, right? Everyone's having a good time, and someone comes in and pulls the plug on the music, that might not make you feel so great. But when the music comes back, oh, it lights you up. It's an incredible shift. So start thinking differently, that we're not moving in a straight line, and we're going to have to go through twists and turns. Remember, a journey has twists and turns. A trip is planned. We are not going from A to B. We're going all the way around and back again. If you didn't see my world famous diagram, you should check that one out. And it's not easy. It's difficult. We all want a voice in the world. We all want to be heard. I feel that this is an energy theme that is coming up, speaking to other people, collaborating with other people. We all want our voices to be heard, even personally. Not, some people want to, we do movements for the world. Maybe you see wrongness done in the world. This is not right. I want to stand for this, right, for the world. But what about your personal life? Maybe people assume you are a certain way, and you just want your voice to be heard. Well, there's a massive shift that comes with that. And this is where we are in the now moment. The turning point. This is the turning point. The turning point doesn't come outside. It comes in here. It's when something clicks inside and you say, F it all. That turning point where you have to have self-respect. That turning point where you say to yourself, this is what I need to have in my everyday life. That turning point where you're not going to sell yourself short. That turning point where you had the old subconscious programs and now you rewrite those subconscious programs and you say, I deserve. I'm sure there's a lot of people on here. You say, oh, I'm never going to get this. I deserve, and I deserve it now because this is my frequency. This is who I am. That's the truth. That's the turning point. And once it changes on the inside, then the external is going to change. And we're all kind of feeling the changes on the inside, the Heinrich metamorphosis. It's not easy. Panic, anxiety, these are the things. Leave a comment down below if you're feeling any of these things. Because you're picking up on the dissonance. The soul is picking up on this. What is the soul? It's the energy that operates the body. You're rising up to a higher plane of existence. It happens energetically before it manifests physically. Now there's a dissonance. Now you're vibing. You're woo, woo. You're like this. But like the external, you don't see a stitch of evidence. The hand of God moves. The music is back. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. It's my honor to show up and inspire you. If you're new to me, I'm Michael DellaRocca. I'm a YouTube content creator. I'm a motivational speaker, and I'm a wellness influencer. Let's improve the quality of our everyday lives. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Leave a comment down below. What are you feeling at this time as we're going through this shift? Start being yourself. Grateful for the support for the channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, there's a link at the pinned comment. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. Build the family. Build the community. We are the royal family. That's who we are. And even if the external world, it seems very dark and scary at times, you have to constantly go within, know your skills, utilize the skills that you have, refine your skills, retune your skills, tune up the band, tune up the band. The music is back. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. That's all you could do. Keep going. I appreciate you all. I know everything glitched today. So grateful. Please click that like, share this video. Everything's literally glitching. Okay, I am me, Paul, Stefan, Beth, Paula. I had you on the other device. It's crazy what goes on. Lion Teach, Becky, Daniel, Janet. I appreciate you. 1111, Natalie, I appreciate you. Yeah. We got to get the band back together. I've been saying it for a long time. We got to get the band back together. Why? So that we can play the music. Oh, yeah, baby. It's time to play the music. It's time to play the game. Love you all. Bye for now.